Welcome to BwTown. What if every single dollar you spent in your town actually stayed in your town? Today, we're going to break down BwTown, a revolutionary model designed to do exactly that, turning your everyday spending into real, lasting community wealth. You know, we've all heard that old proverb, "It takes a village." It speaks to a deep truth about community, about working together and shared responsibility. And honestly, it's the inspiration behind this entire concept. But here's where it gets interesting. What if the village, or town, could take care of everyone, both children and adults? This is exactly what the BwTown Community Development Program is designed to do. In a normal, modern town, this idea seems impossible. There's a big problem most communities face that needs to be fixed. See, the issue is this. What happens when the village, our modern town, is fundamentally broken? What if its entire economic structure is actually designed to drain wealth away, sending money out from the very people we want to grow it for? And that brings us to the core problem BwTown is trying to solve. It's something called the leaky bucket economy. Chances are it's happening to you and your town right now. Just look at this number, $500 million. In a typical medium-sized town of just 10,000 households, a staggering $700 million or more leaves the local economy every single year. It vanishes, flowing out to distant corporate headquarters. And that leak isn't just some abstract number on a spreadsheet. It has real, painful consequences. We're talking about more than 150 local jobs disappearing. It's those empty storefronts you see on Main Street. And for the largest investment a resident typically makes, their home, property values in struggling communities end up stagnating. There's this lingering feeling that the neighborhood just isn't as connected as it used to be. This lack of understanding, that spending locally and amplifying every dollar makes you and your town stronger, is the fundamental difference between the powerful BwTown model and an average town or city. On the left, a traditional community shows wealth flowing straight out. But on the right, the BwTown model is designed to capture that same wealth, keep it circulating, growing, and compounding, over and over, for the good of everyone who lives there. So, how does it actually work? How do you plug the leak? Let's get into the BwTown Community Development Solution. It's a straightforward, four-part system where each component reinforces the others. This integrated model is designed not just to stop the leak, but to turn that captured money into an engine for serious growth. First, you've got the digital heart of the system, BwTown Marketplace. Think of it like a local online world, accessible through a website or phone app. It brings together real, local businesses with a priority focus on buying local. Every single transaction, from your morning coffee to hiring a local plumber, keeps that revenue inside the community. Second, there's Bucks Up Rewards. This is what makes that circulating wealth feel real. It's a reward system that tracks and grows a piece of every transaction made through BwTown business partners. It funnels that money directly into the Community Development Fund, where it compounds and grows. A recurring portion of the community's profit share comes back to you, the residents, as rewards and community dividends. The third core part is the Up Tribe Network. This is a powerful growth engine. It's a simple referral model where the community grows organically, friend by friend. The more people share BwTown, the more they can earn each year. The more local members who join the Up Tribe Network, the more activity happens in the BwTown Marketplace. That means more money stays in the town, gets compounded at the community level, and part of that growth flows back through the Bucks Up Rewards program. It creates a self-reinforcing loop. Finally, for the people who are truly all in, there's a VIP tier. This gives members better rewards and exclusive perks while creating a core group of advocates who help accelerate the town's transformation. Powering all of this behind the scenes is an AI smart platform. It guides the financial managers of the community fund to generate above-average investment returns. Think of it like a kind, super intelligent, wealthy relative for the whole town, managing the community's growing wealth to make sure everyone benefits. Now, this all sounds great in theory, but what can it really do? How well does it actually work? Let's look at the numbers. Here's the unbelievable power of compounding. A $500,000 home in a normal town with 5% annual growth might be worth $2.1 million after a 30-year mortgage. That's decent. But in BwTown, where a healthier economy boosts annual growth by just 3% to 8%, that same $500,000 home could be worth nearly $5 million after 30 years. That's a $3 million difference in generational wealth for each homeowner family. That's not just a number on a chart, that's life-changing financial freedom. They say money can't buy happiness, but it can sure help you retire faster and live with more stability. This is a huge financial advantage for every homeowner in the BwTown community, created simply by building a stronger local economy together. And the impact doesn't stop there. There's an estimated 45% jump in local business revenues, hundreds of new jobs created, and a major boost in local tax revenue. It's total local community revitalization. So, where does all that new community money go? It's reinvested directly into the things that make a town a great place to live, the things that most influence home values. As the Community Development Fund grows, it acts like a super wealthy family foundation, but for everyone. It becomes the wealthy, benevolent relative for the whole community, dedicated to growing the fund and sharing the profits. Some returns help townspeople cover lifestyle expenses. Others are donated to schools, parks, and local infrastructure. Larger portions fund public safety, housing, and community programs. BwTown isn't just a digital cooperative platform. It's about rebuilding the physical and social fabric of communities from the ground up. At the heart of each town is the BwTown Hub Building, a physical anchor in the community. It's part cafe, part financial center, and part business incubator, bringing the entire ecosystem to life in one central place. BwTown also integrates local sports in a brilliant way. By sponsoring teams, it creates economic multipliers through game day spending. It gives kids mentorship opportunities. And most importantly, it builds that powerful, intangible thing we call community pride. The model works for a single town, but the vision is much bigger. The goal is to scale this from a local idea into a full-blown national movement. It starts with one small town, then it expands to city hubs, those hubs connect into regional clusters, and eventually it forms a national federation with the power to influence policy and reshape the American economy from the ground up. It's not about one big action. It's about how many tiny, everyday transactions create a powerful chain reaction that builds a better future for entire communities. And that leaves us with one final, powerful question. What if your community, your village, could finally stop the leak and take back control of its own economic destiny?